Howdy, welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. This is your online home for learning how to play the guitar, the banjo, the mandolin. I'm glad that you're here. I'm sorry I look like something that the cat just drug in. That's what happens when you work by yourself. There's no dress codes around here. You're just lucky I have clothes on. Today we're learning Soldier's Joy on guitar. This is a song that I'm teaching on all three instruments, banjo, mandolin included. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, I'll ask you here in a little while to go over to my website, BanjoBenClark.com. That's where you can watch hundreds of videos. I put a video like this out every week, okay? Or you can download the tabs to hundreds of songs, just like this one for Soldier's Joy. And I've got them in PDF and TEF files. What we're going to do is we're going to go through every measure of this song, and I'm going to play it really slowly for you over there on the website all the way through. And I've got 4 different speeds of rhythm guitar videos for you to practice along with. You don't need nothing else. Let's dive right into Soldier's Joy in the key of D. Okay, this is a fiddle tune. You know what that means. Most fiddle tunes have 2 little A parts and 2 little B parts. I like teaching these to you because it gives me a lot of diversity. So what I do is the first 8 measures, the first time through that A part, I'll give you kind of an intermediate version. Then the second time through, I might spice it up a little bit. Same with the B parts. It gives you a lot of freedom because then you can maybe just take one of those 8-bar parts and substitute in where you want to. So if the second time through the A part's too difficult for you, if maybe that triplet is catching up, then just substitute in the first A part. Cool? Next thing I want to say, we're playing in the key of D, but we're playing out of the C position. How do you do that? Well, we capo up to the 2nd fret. Okay, so here on your tab, I've got the chords there listed as if you're playing out of the C position. Of course, this is really a D chord. Okay, we're just going to start out with 2 bars of an intro here, and I'm going to go ahead and just get kind of in my C position just because I want the guitar to be ringing out these C overtones. I know it's D, but I'm going to talk like it's C because we're capoed up, and we're just going to do kind of this fiddle type of intro. And I just advise you to loosen the grip on your pick, okay, so that your pick flows through both strings going down and up. Okay, and that way if you come through and hit the G string like I just did, it's okay. You can kind of get sloppy with it if you want. Okay, however you want to do it. But notice I do have all your pick directions written beneath each one of the notes in those arrows. Okay, so at the end of that second measure on the 4th beat, we've got this little hammer on. We play both the G and the B strings, and we hammer from the open G to the 2nd fret. Okay, and then at that point, I want you to go back and measure 3. I want you to go back to your C position, and we got 4 quarter notes. Pretty simple, but I want you to keep your pick grip a little loose so it flows through both of those strings. Good. Now we're going to start a little melodic bluesy lick here in measure 4. We're going to start on the open G string and then hammer onto the 1st and 2nd fret. So, and then move up to your B string. At that point, I want you to leave your index finger down because now we're coming right back to that C position that we need to be in measure 5. And measure 5 starts out with 2 quarter notes, and then we have another hammer on. Okay, and then we get to measure 6. We've got, this is probably the easiest measure of the whole song. Okay, we're going to go down to our open D string, 1 and 2 and 3, and then we're going to start over what we saw back in measure 3, and 2 and 3 and 4, and then this measure 8 is almost exactly like measure 4. We're going to finish out a little different as we wrap up the first time through this A part. Starts on the open G string with the hammer. Then we go to measure 9. And the tip there that I want to give you in measure 9 is after you play that 3rd fret on the B string, leave it down, because you're coming right back to it. Okay, so measure 9. Leave it down. Now pick it up. There you go. And then when we get to measure 10, we're wrapping it up. And after you play this first fret here at the start of measure 10, don't pick it up. Leave that index finger down. Okay, if you pick it up, it's just going to make an incomplete sound. Hear that? How that sounds? You won't. You want those overtones ringing. Now let's look at the second A part, because now we're going to get into some cross picking. And check that out.